These folks, the illegal aliens there, have come up and said, now we're going to give our demands, which why not? Why not? Why not just everybody suddenly petition your government for demands, or again, a state school in the case of Princeton? Just expect them to completely cater to your demands. And if not, just shut the city down, shut the campus down. I, of course, am saying this facetiously. This is not, of course, what any reasonable adult would do, but nonetheless, this is where we are. So they've given the city of Denver 13 demands. Now, keep in mind, these folks are allowed to be here. The city is giving them food. The city is trying to do things for them, but that's still not good enough. They've given 13 demands to the city. I'm going to read these to you. I don't know if I'll get through all of them. This will be in the stack of stuff if you want to see it. Migrants will cook their own food, says the list of demands, with fresh, culturally appropriate ingredients provided by the city. Provided by the city. That got Oz's attention. Instead of pre-made meals. Don't be sending us pre-made meals. You will send us fresh. We're going to cook ourselves. We're not completely helpless, but you're going to supply us with food that is fresh, and it has to be culturally appropriate. Rice, chicken, flour, oil, butter, tomatoes, onions, etc. I don't know. The etc. might throw some people off here. We need to be very specific. Also, people will not be punished for bringing in and eating outside food. Number 2, shower access will be available without time limits. You know, this reminds me when Hugo Chavez was the dictator of Venezuela. This is what happens in all dictatorships, all economic systems, socialist systems. Eventually, of course, communist systems. Eventually, there's no incentive to produce, and so because there's no incentive to produce, there eventually is a scarcity, and there was a scarcity even of water in Venezuela. And Hugo Chavez, you can look this up. This is not in the stack of stuff. I'm going from memory. I wasn't expecting to even mention this today. But Hugo Chavez used to go on television in Venezuela and, of course, lecture the people about something. And one of the things he lectured them about was the length of their showers. And I believe he said the longest shower you should take is, I believe he said 2 minutes. You have to look it up. It's been a while since I've looked at this, but I've looked at this before. But there now, these illegal immigrants are saying shower access will be available without time limits and can be accessed whenever. So they are spitting in the face of people like Hugo Chavez against the environmental wackos who are undoubtedly running parts of the city of Denver. We're not in the military. We're civilians. This is bold. I mean, why not? There's no reason. They've not faced any opposition to their coming to this point anyway. Why not? Why not push this to the tilt here? Why not just go all after it? Number 3, medical professional visits will happen regularly, and referrals / connections for specialty care will be made as needed. I mean, maybe even, I think they should demand mobile access. Have buses, the vans, demand that doctors come in there on their own dime. If we need some specialist, he better be here in 15 minutes. I mean, that's coming next. Number 4, all will receive the same housing support that has been offered to others. They cannot kick people out in 30 days without something stable established. Yeah, so give us housing. Give us as much of it as we demand. And don't be thinking you can change that at any time. We need 30 days notice. Who do you think you are, city of Denver? There needs, number 5, to be a clear, just process before exiting someone for any reason, including verbal, written, and final warnings. Are they unionizing here? That's what it sounds like. Are they going to be these illegal immigrants going to be unionizing against the leftists? This is the sort of thing. I mean, they've created this mess.